upholding the university's values as a public institution. By pursuing these objectives, we aim to reinforce the University of Hyderabad's position as a leader in higher education and societal development. Students, faculty, officers, administrative staff, alumni, let us all join hands together to elevate our institution to unprecedented heights, making it not only the best in our country, but also a global leader in education and innovation. I congratulate all my graduating students and thank our faculty, staff and stakeholders for their tireless efforts. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Chancellor Justice L. Narasimha Reddy Garu will now deliver his presidential address.
Honorable Chief Rector of the University, Governor of State of Telangana, Sri Jishnu Vermaji, Chief Guest of this 25th Convocation, Dr. Krishna Ellaji, distinguished Deans, Registrar of the University, distinguished faculty, students, distinguished invitees, my namaskars to all of you. At the outset, I congratulate the various faculty members who have received the Chancellor's Awards today, and I am sure that their achievement will be a source of inspiration for other faculty members also. I also congratulate the 174 meritorious students who have achieved their milestone in being awarded the PhD degrees. In addition to that, there are many medal winners. I also congratulate them. It is on account of the unstinted dedication, commitment and service by the Vice Chancellor, the Registrar, the Deans of Faculty and distinguished faculty members that the University has progressed very well in the field of research as well as advanced studies. Just now, the Vice Chancellor has presented you the brief report of the achievement of the University, and I congratulate each one of the stakeholders, students, faculty members for the achievements. I am sure that with the present trend, the University will record further phenomenal progress in the years to come. Friends, all these years or all these decades, meritorious students from various institutions of India have been mostly contributing for the development outside the country. There is nothing wrong about it. Development anywhere will be development for the benefit of humanity. But time has come when we should think of our own country on account of various developments that are taking place elsewhere. I am confident that the University of Hyderabad, which is known for high quality research and advanced education, will be in a position to make its own contribution in that field. And before you, there is an example of Dr. Krishna Ella. At a time when the reputed pharmaceutical companies across the world were waiting to make huge profits taking advantage of the pandemic, Bharat Biotech has come forward to manufacture the vaccine which not only saved crores of lives within India, but also its vaccine was supplied across the world. There are many such opportunities for our youngsters, and today vast number of startups, whether in the Hyderabad University or elsewhere, youngsters are performing well, and instead of waiting for someone to provide an employment or opportunity for you, you with your own wisdom, knowledge, and the foresight can make your own contribution. Our Chief Rector is an embodiment of Indian value system. On this occasion, I would only remind you of certain things which are to be kept in mind. Howsoever meritorious your performance may be, unless you identify for yourself certain values in life, that can be values of your family, values of personal life, values of regarding society, and more than all, keeping the nation first above your personal or other interests. Unless you do that, any amount of your achievement may not be of that much use. But once you follow the value system, not only your life will become more and more rejoiceable, but also your contribution to the society at large will be phenomenal. Along with the service in the respective field, you will also be making others to understand how you have treated the society and country as of prime importance. I will not stand in the way of the awards being presented now or the excellent speeches that are going to be delivered by our Chief Rector as well as the Chief Guest. I wish each one of you best of luck. Thank you very much.
It's now my pleasure to invite Shri Jishnu Vermaji, Honorable Governor of Telangana and Chief Rector, to deliver his address.
Namaskar. On the dais, Dr. Krishna Ella, Founder and Executive Chairman, Bharat Biotech International Limited, Justice L. Narasimha Reddy, Chancellor of the University, Professor Jagdeshwar Rao, Vice Chancellor, Sri Dhirej Nigam, Registrar, University of Hyderabad, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty members, proud parents, and most importantly, graduating students of the University of Hyderabad. I have immense joy to stand before you on this glorious occasion of the 25th Convocation of the University of Hyderabad. Today we honor not only your academic triumph, but also your perseverance, integrity, and vision for a brighter tomorrow. Dr. Radhakrishnan beautifully said, true teachers are those who help us to think for ourselves. May this university continue to be a temple where curiosity blossoms into wisdom and learning leads to enlightenment. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar reminded us, cultivation of mind should be the ultimate aim of human existence. Education, therefore, is not just a pursuit of degrees, but a moral call to build a just, inclusive, and progressive society. Let your learning be holistic, guiding your actions with empathy and courage. In this new era of artificial intelligence and boundless innovation, may we remember that the technology must serve humanity, not replace it. The heart must remain in the compass of the intellect, which means knowledge bestows humility. Carry this grace with you, for humility will keep you grounded even as you soar to new heights. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to every graduating student As you step into the world beyond these portals of learning, I urge you to envision yourselves not merely as job seekers, but as job creators. Creators of opportunity, as job providers who drive innovation, employment and progress. Let your education ignite enterprise for research, innovation and entrepreneurship are the two engines of national growth. Let your future research uplift lives and address the pressing challenges of humanity. In doing so, India shall gain not only prosperity, but also global prestige. Winning laurels for the brilliance of your intellect and nobility of your purpose. Today, you do not just leave these sacred halls, you carry them within you. Let me conclude with the immortal call of Swami Vivekananda when he said, "Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. Go forth, lead with empathy, and let your intellect be the light that dispels ignorance." Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir. I now invite Dr. Krishna Ellagaru, Executive Chairman, Bharat Biotech, Chief Guest of this function, to deliver his convocation address.
His Excellency, Governor of Telangana, Varmaji, and Justice Narasimha Reddy, Chancellor, Rao, Nigam, and all the Executive Council, faculty, students. I think, I got my degree about 45 years back. I still remember how the difference between that and now. So I think, the Excellency Governor spoke two words: innovation, entrepreneurship. Our Chancellor, Vice Chancellor also spoke innovation. So my topic, I have not planned all those things, okay? Don't think that I planned it. So I'm just going to talk very extempo, what I feel as a citizen of this country, as what the India needs and all that. But I'm certainly, the great school, University of Hyderabad. I was a chief guest in IIT Bombay, IIT Chennai, and ISER, Trivandrum, and all that. They have specialized in a way, but this one university has got a components from social science to English to Urdu to history to anthropology to computer science to physics, chemistry, animal science, plant biotechnology, everything. So you're unique. You're unique compared to any IIT campus or IIT campus. That, I think you should be proud of that. You should be proud of. That's something very comprehensive. You're totally university. You can say totally university. It's very important to have interdisciplinary, to have different ideological ideas to come in. You will not come out if it is only engineering school. If it is engineering school, you only focus on engineering, nothing else. But it's wonderful to have all the field. And I think, and I'm proud that University of Hyderabad is one of the top ranked research school. Not only in academic, it's also a wonderful research school. And I think, this is the school created C.R. Rao. He's the father of Indian statistics. And you should be proud of that. Because such a genius was from this campus. That's a brand image for University of Hyderabad too. So I think, what I want to tell you, today we are standing in a world, it's a bigger revolution than the internet world. Everybody thinks internet world was revolutionary in the future, first. But now, not anymore. Today, what is going to come next 5-7 years, it is a bigger than internet revolution. I'm going to touch upon some of the few things. So I think, as our governor said, innovation and entrepreneurship is crucial to create a job and to give higher GDP. Why you want the innovation? If you want innovation, it's the only way to higher GDP growth. There's no other way. And I think, look at I'm going to touch upon innovation. So many students, these two things doesn't teach in the classroom. Innovation doesn't teach you in the classroom, and entrepreneurship also doesn't teach in the classroom. Whatever management school teaches, entrepreneurship and all, is more of a theoretical. So I'm going to touch upon a few things. Your degree, what you got, University of Hyderabad, is a knowledge. It's got other two components which has to be added to the innovation. Number two, skill. I'll ask a single skill. If you have something catering technology degree, you got somebody from the University of Hyderabad catering technology degree, but he doesn't know how to make a good idli. Will you hire him as a cook? You will not hire him a cook. Simple. He's got a wonderful degree, catering technology, but you can't hire him. So the key is skill set. It's very crucial. The government talks about skill set, but you need to start thinking practically what is that. My own story of an entrepreneurship, one skill set of molecular biology of gene knockout, gene expression, that led into vaccine field, that skill set. So I'm not talking theory here, I'm talking practical, okay? So the third one is the imagination. So I tell an architect, I don't want any poles in the middle. I want so many people to sit. An architect start imagining and come out. Look at Golconda in Hyderabad. Was there a University of Hyderabad graduates then? There is no computer science, no structural engineer, no sound engineers, but they built on imagination of Golconda. A good example. Lord Ganesha, every student goes for that, I should not study, but I should get 100% marks. Only Lord Ganesha. I'm not talking about religious connotation. I'm a scientist. I look at a head is an organ. It's a transplantation on the human body. Whether it's real or not, that is not it. That is your speculation or imagination. But you look at mice and head is being taken out. Dog head is taken from one body to another body by Chinese. They've done it. It's not something I'm talking. Your heart, kidney, liver is an organ. It's a transplantation is happening. So this is all imagination power. So I think what is important, I'll give some good examples. India, before fast innovation, we are 25 to 27% of GDP growth in 1700. We are 25% of GDP growth of the world. Today, we are less than 3% GDP. Whatever the invasion happened, that invasion has killed us, the destruction, the free mind, everything gone down. And we become a job seeker. We become the economic pressure. That economic pressure made us to think about to get a job, education was crucial. Never think about risk taking and never think about innovation. That has really killed us. And I think, how many people are Tamilians here? Tamilians. Okay. You heard about Nallanna? And Kannada people, Vallanna. Malayalam, Nallanna. You ask grandmother said, Nallanna, Telugulo, Manchinona. Manchinona. Ask grandmother, all grandmother said is a good oil. Ask a scientist or chemist or anybody. Even now they don't know the answer. Even now they don't know the answer. It's a simple thing in front of us, but we don't realize the value of it. Innovation is in front of you. It doesn't teach in the classroom. You need to start visualizing. Today we eat samosa. We eat samosa with ketchup. There is no chutney. My mother was given chutney, but now we're ketchup. The globalized ketchup now. You see how simple thing has changed the game? And coconut oil. They said coconut oil you should not have it because of high saturated fat. You'll get killed. Now suddenly Netherlands fellow reported coconut oil is good for the dementia and Alzheimer's. Now everybody in coconut oil, everybody drinking 2 tablespoons of coconut oil in US and Europe. And everybody coconut chips, coconut powder, coconut shampoo, everything coconut now in US. Well, the same coconut was there in India, but you never realized. See, when somebody Western points out, then we start believing. The problem is we don't believe in our own science, that's the problem. And I think, the good example is orange juice. We drink orange juice because Americans are drinking orange juice. So we also should drink orange juice. Good for health. Same Musambi juice, we don't make a fruit juice packet. With black jamun, we don't make a juice out of it. Right in front of us, we don't make it. Because we want orange juice. And whatever the orange juice you are drinking right now in India, it comes from Brazil and Chinese concentrate, not from India. Whatever Nagpur Santra is grown as a fruit, not as a juice. So keep in mind. So everything is in front of us, but we don't realize. But I think, the 1 year of innovation, in last 1 year, this revolution has happened. One is artificial intelligence. As our Excellency told that artificial intelligence. Sequence human genome in 5 hours. You give a blood sample, by evening you have a human genome sequenced totally in 5 hours. Total revolution in the science. Spinal cord injury, you put a chip and, an electrode and artificial intelligence. Now a person can drive and swim and bicycle. The whole thing has changed science in the last 1 year. And Neuralink, Elon Musk is saying, even a brain dead person, he can start communicate with the computer, with artificial intelligence, and start visualizing how to control the even aircraft he can control, sitting in the room. See, the whole neural link, the way this is happening. Recently, now the British came out that entire chromosome can be synthesized artificially. We don't need any more chromosome. Chromosome itself can be synthesized. And zero gravity, under zero gravity, how small molecules and large molecules can be crystallized, how the structure will look differently. The whole science is changing. PET bottle, which is the PET bottle here, this PET bottle with the synthetic biology, with the 2 genes inside, it can convert into paracetamol. Just PET, convert into paracetamol. The whole thing is changing the field in synthetic biology. Quantum science is amazingly going to change. You don't need a quantum science. Zero was invented by Indians. Sunya. When you said Sunya, I don't know whether Aryabhatta was tired of life. He said, my life is Sunya. And that becomes Sunya. So zero. And zero, without zero, nothing would have happened today. No not quantum, no computer science, nothing would have existed. That's a BC. Okay? That's what we need to be proud of that, actually, to be frank with you. And I think today, the brain of the Aryabhatta should think about quantum. Ramanujam, from Chennai, was not even educated. But how he made a mathematical calculation, even now they are not able to decipher. Even now, although formally not a fully educated person. That means his brain must be a quantum mathematics. But we don't realize that value of it. And I think, I can talk about quite a bit, but certainly all the fields are going to have a future. Don't think this field is going to only change in the life sciences and other computer science. No. Even education, the way you're going to teach in the classroom in the vernacular languages using artificial intelligence or social media is going to impact. If you've got a degree in education, you have to start thinking. If you're English person, you should think in a digitalized world now. In a digitalized world, how the English language can be put into ChatGPT and in a digital world or international link. Is all you have to open up your mind now. Don't think that focused in manner. And I think the life sciences, they're going to have tremendous revolution next 5 years. Whatever biosimilars you have seen in the market is all going to be changed totally different using structural biology, using artificial intelligence. You look at AlphaFold 3 and University of Washington, Seattle has come out so many software that can predict 2 million proteins, which would have taken 200 years to solve the structural biology. It can be solved in less than 2 days. In 2 days, from 200 years to 2 years. The structural biology revolutionizing using the software system and computer system. That's going to change the biosimilar. Coming out now, new peptides, which can be antimicrobial resistance, microbial, can be used peptide as a game plan. And I think physics, nuclear reactors are going to come in. Portable. You'll have a University of Hyderabad, a small portable reactor in a 40-foot container feeding the entire University of Hyderabad without any power from external source. The whole thing is going to be reality. It's not, I'm talking theoretical. Okay? And I think, there's so many things going to happen. But entrepreneurship, my story is very simple. I'm from Tamil Nadu, where governor said to Sarvepal Radhakrishnan, yeah, I'm from the same town. See, I'm from the same town. My mother said only one thing. I was in US for 15 years. My mother said, son, 9 inches stomach you have. How much ever money you eat. You can't eat more than 9 inches stomach. Come back and do whatever you like to do. I'm from farming family, nothing great. Okay? So came back and said we should do something innovation for the country. And I think whatever is that is not important. But one story, I'll tell that Covaxin story, which I've done typhoid conjugate, my first innovation, new molecule from the country. That is a different matter. But what is important, Covaxin, we did only one thing. The country has to stand up. You get respect only if the nuclear vessels are there. Any world is respect if you have nuclear. Otherwise, you don't respect it. Same thing in the vaccine also. It's become a national security for the country. I said we do COVID vaccine. We had a BSL-3 containment, BSL-3 containment facility, first time in the world, right in Hyderabad. We made a COVID vaccine. And you imagine the 27 publication came, 9 Lancet and all that. It's one of the safest and efficacious vaccine. Even US government now acknowledge these are best vaccine. But when we were there at that time, they want to belittle Indian science. They want to belittle Indian science. And the problem, even my friends in media thinks, Indian science cannot be done. Indian scientists cannot do like US. We always have perception. That perception, only US can do the science, not India. And I think you all have to change that game. And I think what I will tell you, the last point I want to say is the entrepreneurship is the future. It is not for making money. You're an entrepreneur, don't think that you want to make money. If you start thinking in making money, there's no difference between an entrepreneur and a businessman. So you are an entrepreneur, his job is to solve the society problem. That is what the game is. Not to how much billions of dollars you make, how much $1 billion you develop and mobilize is not a criteria for us in the game. The point is what you solve the society problem. That's a very, very important. I told you some of the simple thing. My boss told me, think science in simple language. You'll find the best solutions in the world. If you start thinking science in a complex manner, you will never find a solution. Don't complicate the science very complicated manner. And I think what I want to say is, finally, you have a great chance. You have a great chance to be in there today. The future is going to be artificial intelligence. It is going to impact on education, social media, everything, robotics, rare earth material. The world is from oil, it has gone to EV battery, EV vehicles. From EV vehicles, now EV chemicals, EV battery chemicals. The battery chemicals led to rare earth material. Rare earth materials become dividing the world now. Who has got rare earth material? And rare earth material is very important. Nuclear reactors, and which is going to find a new earth material. You know, the sand which is there in the sea coast of India, that is going to be an important source for next to the plutonium. Thorium is going to come. That's the chemistry people, physics people help. You require how the sand can be converted into thorium that can be used as a fuel energy for the country. And social science is going to have tremendous impact. How do you make poor people integrate? Northeast integrate into South. How do you integrate that type of social science to integrate that, and climate changes, how social science and earth science can integrate that climate changes issues and all that. And I think my message is very simple in the last sentence. If you want to bring the fast culture of India, that is we are 27% of GDP growth, it is you. You can bring that revolution. Don't blame the government for that. The people, inefficient people only blame the government. Everybody want to find a solution. Oh, government is bad, government is this and all that. Don't blame. Who creates innovation? University of Hyderabad doesn't create innovation. Indian government doesn't create innovation. It's you, individual, who creates innovation. You need to be good at it. You need to be good at it, and you have to create the innovation, not the University of Hyderabad, not the Indian government. So don't get into negative thinking. Don't think negative. If you start thinking in the COVID time, there was so much negativity on my TV channel, and my most enemies in the COVID time, scientists. Every scientist will get into TV channel. Oh, Krishna has not published a paper. His data is not all right. Because they have never done anything in science live, so they want to blame others. So scientists become an enemy for me, actually, in that time. Not even media people. But media was used them to spread that type of message. But it doesn't matter. What is important is have a positive thinking. Positive thinking, and I think we need a higher GDP growth. Only you can do that. You are the future of this country. In this room, even 10 people becomes this thing. Today I've created a startup, a small Kai. I sold my house in US, brought my money and put it back in this company. And today we have 4,500 employees. In that, 10 people left and started a company. You see, one entrepreneur creates another innovation, another entrepreneur. It's got a spin-off effect. The spin-off effect. I think, you're the youngest population. And I think, somebody coming from Northeast to living in India, in Hyderabad, itself you're taking a 50% risk living in Hyderabad. So there is nothing, another 10% you take extra risk, you'll become an entrepreneur. There's nothing wrong. So, and I'm telling you, even if you start an entrepreneur, you lose out that entrepreneurship. I'm telling you, you come for a job to me, I'll give double salary. Because you learn more than me. Okay? Don't think that your degree cannot be taken away. Your skill set cannot be taken away. Your knowledge cannot be taken away anybody. So even if you fail in your entrepreneurship, you will get the job at a double salary than what you would have got it. Okay? And I think, don't blame anybody, have a positive thinking and innovation, and we need a self-reliance. Today, Sindoor, many startups, what they have done in the Sindoor integration of that, it is still confidential, but a lot of startups have put together in the Sindoor things. Today, look at the small entrepreneur is making a bigger warfare. I'll tell you a good example, two examples I'll tell you in my last sentence. One sentence, earlier Rafale F-16 to F-36, F-16, whatever it is, it has to go. Now, simple drone can destroy them. Simple drone. Such a startup fellow can make a drone. And look at the second one, the manless simple boat, without anybody, manless boat. I saw that myself. Okay, that company, Saga Defense in Pune. They made a small boat, manless boat, that goes, hits the boat, ship. What happened? Ukraine put a small manless boat, it hit the Russian ship. You see, that means you don't need a big expenses anymore. Smaller, bright ideas and simple thinking, and it makes sense. And I wish you all the best. You be innovator, be entrepreneur, and solve the country's problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for those inspiring words. Thank you. Chancellor sir, may I now present the candidates. You will read.
Yes. Will all the candidates for the degrees of the University of Hyderabad stand? Do you solemnly and sincerely promise and declare that if admitted to the degrees for which you have qualified, you will, in your daily life and conversation, conduct yourselves as respectable members of the university? Do you solemnly and sincerely promise and declare that the utmost of your opportunity and ability you will use your power for the promotion of true learning and the service of your fellow men and fellow women? Do you solemnly and sincerely promise that you will faithfully and diligently fulfill the duties of the profession to which you will eventually belong, and that you will, on all occasions, maintain purity and reputation?
Sir, in this convocation, 1,717 students are graduating and 976 students are receiving their respective degrees in person, and remaining students are receiving in absentia. They be admitted to the respective degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the University of Hyderabad, I admitted you to the following respective degrees with all the honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities, and I charge each one of you to prove worthy of the degree through your life. Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Philosophy, Master of Technology, Master of Arts, Master of Science, Master of Computer, Master of Education, Master of Performing Arts, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Visual Arts, Master of Business Administration, Master of Public Health, 5-year Integrated Master of Arts, 5-year Integrated Master of Science, here Master of Optometry, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Optometry. All the candidates may now resume their seats.
The PhD scholars from the School of Humanities shall now receive the degrees from the Chancellor. Vishnu Priya TP, English. Leboni Mukherjee, English. Imsurulna Jamir, Philosophy. Bedamsangala Jamir, Philosophy. Srinish S, Philosophy. Vishal Kumar, Hindi. Ajit Arya, Hindi. Shashank Chaudhary, Hindi. Chandrapaul, Hindi. Amit Kumar Jaiswal, Hindi. Vineet Kumar Pandey, Hindi. Ashu Mandora, Hindi. Abhishek Upadhyay, Hindi. Sanjeev Kumar Mishra, Hindi. Soumya Verma, Hindi. Priyanka Saroj, Hindi. Choppara Shivakumar, Telugu. Shivakumari. Pilli Suresh, Telugu. Chipiri Shetty Kavida, Telugu. Gugaloth Anjani Bai, Telugu. Tejavat Ashok, Telugu. Gaddam Nagender, Telugu. Kumari Adilakshmi, Telugu. Alottu Tirupati, Telugu. G. Durga Prasad, Telugu. Talari Harish Kumar, Telugu. Rasina K, Urdu. Ngaitin Baite, Applied Linguistics. Albin Rico Khalko, Applied Linguistics. Mona Lisa, Applied Linguistics. Bhimasena Bol, Translation Studies.
Aparna Jit, Translation Studies. Harita R, Comparative Literature. Sriram K, Sanskrit Studies. Kuchupudi Kumar Raja, English Language Studies.
The PhD scholars from School of Social Sciences shall now receive the degrees from the Chancellor. Abin Babu, History. Kishore Kumar, History. Megha P. Anthony, History. Subhish Mohammad Rizwan Rashid, Political Science. Ramya Chitrapu, Political Science. Gujjeti Anudeep, Political Science. Deepak Kumar, Political Science. Rakshit Kwira, Political Science. Geetanjali Joshua, Sociology. Abhas Kumar Ganda, Sociology. Aniruddha Naik, Sociology. Vandana Roy, Sociology. Ajit Kumar, Anthropology. Shilpi Harish, Anthropology. R. Archana, Anthropology. A.G. Bandagi Teja, Anthropology. Ashish Vinayak Prabhakar, Regional Studies. Sanjeevani Sudha Jaina, Education. Vittal Rathod, Education. Saraisam Nirupama Devi, Gender Studies. John Bussey Paul, Gender Studies. Thank you.
The PhD scholars from School of Economics shall now receive the degrees from the Chancellor. Jiti Swarupa. Raju Gatreddy. Patturi Balaji. R. Rekha. Irfan Ali KC.
अश्विन कुमार मल्ले, मृत्युंजय पांडे, सौरभ महांती, अब्दुल रहीम टी,
Good afternoon, Namaskar. The PhD scholars from School of Chemistry shall now receive the PhD degrees from the Chancellor. Penchala Lata. Reena Raju Manohar. Pinche Sakuntala. Bhuvana N. Bhemula Arun Kumar. Sneha Banerjee. Syam S. Syam S. B. Prasanta. Sorry, Prasannata. B. Prasannata. M. Durga Anand Sai Babu. Bhadala Jhansi Rani. Kelvin Samuel P. R. Santosh. Dasari Sai Hemant Kumar. Ritesh Singh Mayura. Sorry. Sonasi Rao Ithu. Ambati Ravin. Thank you.
PhD scholars from School of Life Sciences shall now receive degrees from the Chancellor. Ayon Chatterjee. Ayon Chatterjee. Arpan Chatterjee. Sunkam Anisha. Pradosh Gupta. Priyanka Saxena. Supriya Laha, Plant Sciences. Somshish Mukherjee, Plant Sciences. P. Bharat, Plant Sciences. Aditya Bhaskar Ankari, Plant Sciences. Muhammad Yusuf Jamal, Plant Sciences. Pragya Priyadarshini Das, Plant Sciences. Seshabuhan Gahir, Plant Sciences. Minu Rani Dalai, Animal Biology. Sheikh Akbar Shah Siddiq Mian, Animal Biology. Sushri Abidatri Sharma, Animal Biology. Sonika Kar, Animal Biology. Vida Narhari, Animal Biology. Navya Naidu G, Animal Biology. Muhammad Sultan Khan, Animal Biology. Pulletipalli Madhusubahan, Animal Biology. Devasmita Nayak, Animal Biology. K. Kalajyoti, Biotechnology. K. Mahati, Biotechnology. Neha Tomar, Biotechnology. Kushbu Rani, Biotechnology. Sarita Swain, Biotechnology. CV Vidya, Biotechnology. Swapnil Kumar, Biotechnology. Aishwarya Goshe, Biotechnology. Shubhashri, Systems and Computational Biology. Thank you.
The PhD scholars from School of Mathematics and Statistics shall now receive the degree from the Chancellor. K.S. Venkata Subbareddy, Mathematics.
The PhD scholars from School of Computer and Information Sciences shall now receive the degrees from the Chancellor. Praveen Kumar Vesapogu. K. Deepthi. Abhay Kumar Pradhan. C.H. Ram Anil. Ranjit P. Anil. Rohit Kumar P. Amarajyoti Arananda. Shruti P. Vanita Sandha. Thank you.
Good afternoon. The PhD scholars from School of Physics shall now receive the degrees from the Chancellor. Pawan Kumar Verma, Physics. Enable Devnath, Physics. Susmita Verma, Physics.
Rajiv Mohan Phoenix. Dev Purna Bhattacharya Phoenix. Tommy Rose Phoenix. Akim P. Phoenix.
ఎక్కడ తీసుకోవాలా
Mayur Rahman Phoenix. Sarkar Dulgaj Phoenix. Avinash Bhattapu Phoenix. Arya Sohan Phoenix. Kanaka Ravi Kumar Phoenix. Charuta S. Phoenix. Electro Bhashaya Phoenix. Dinesh Kumar Singha Phoenix. Praveen Kumar Lovidia Phoenix. R. Sai Prasad Gaur, Electronic Science. Bandaru Bhuvan Bhavana, Electronic Science. Arjun S. Igaru, Physics Academy. Kola Rajesh, Physics Academy.